For more than 2 decades, Simmons Bank Arena has drawn artists from every genre. While the name has changed over the years, a lot of people on the inside have remained the same. And this month, the general manager is celebrating 50 years in the concert industry. Nearly 30 of those spent right across the river in North Little Rock. I caught up with him to talk about his experiences and the lessons he's learned along the way.
This is the page that I routed Tina Turner in 1985, and there's the Little Rock date.
Walk into Michael Marion's office and everything you see has a story.
And this is my stack of backstage passes.
Each one tied to a unique memory. Before we head down this hallway filled with artists he's met, let's go back to where it all began, Mississippi State.
The first show I booked when I was at Mississippi State was this up-and-coming piano player that we paid $4,500 to named Billy Joel.
Whoa.
And tickets were free to students and $3 for non-students. So that's where I got started.
From there, his career took off. Marion was hired immediately to work with the concert committee after graduating.
We did Bruce Springsteen, we did Kenny Rogers, just Earth, Wind and Fire. Some shows we're still booking now.
Yeah, I saw that.
But just a lot of big shows at Mississippi State.
After some time there, he moved to Los Angeles, where he represented several artists and worked on tours. One of the most memorable, Tina Turner.
I went out on the road with Tina for a bit.
Wow.
And she was just nice as she could be and very gracious. And, you know, so one of the things I learned while being out on the road was how hard it is out being on the road.
He says that experience opened his eyes, and he took what he learned and moved back to his hometown, Tupelo, Mississippi, to manage an arena before he ended up here. He says that tour shaped how he treats artists today.
I saw buildings where they had these nasty storage areas where they were feeding people, and you're like, you know, surely you can do better than that. So we have a nice dining area. So it's just things like that I know, you know, help us out reputation-wise, and I've got a great staff.
He says that reputation keeps artists coming back.
The people of Arkansas have turned out for these shows. We're a solid secondary market for people to come to. And then the people that are on the road know that when they get here, we're going to take good care of them. And I think those two pieces of that puzzle have really worked well for us.
And the acts leave with more than they came with.
Quite often we'll present an artist with an acrylic in the shape of Arkansas and say, "Welcome to Arkansas."
Even now, some moments still leave him starstruck.
Meeting Paul McCartney, you know, he was very gracious, very nice, and you're like, you're a Beatle. What do you say to Paul McCartney?
And for my generation, well, that was Miley Cyrus circa 2009. As time goes on, change is inevitable. But Marion says he's holding on to this job as long as he can.
I turned 70 last year. Some people have asked me, am I planning on retiring? And no, I'm still enjoying what I'm doing. I'm still having fun, so I'm going to keep working.
It's something the three of us have in common. To us, it'll always be Alltel Arena.
Alltel Arena.
Alltel Arena.
Yep. It was there where I saw Hillary Duff. That was my first concert. Then the Cheetah Girls a couple years later. I am bummed, though. I missed out on Taylor Swift. She showed up twice at Simmons Bank Arena.
You're kidding me.
It wasn't Simmons back then, but she doesn't come here anymore. She's too big. She's doing stadiums.
I think Michael's got one of the coolest jobs you could ever have.
Oh, for
Booking
sure.
acts to come in and play concerts.
I understand why he doesn't want to leave.
That
I
does
wouldn't
not
want to
get
leave.
old.
No.
And I got to mention Janet DeGeorge. I mean, she does a lot for him, and I love talking to Janet about, okay, I need tickets.
She'll hook you up.
I pay for my tickets, folks.
Wait,
No
that was a
free
little different. She said us
She'll hook you up with tickets that you pay for.
That you pay for. There
Yeah,
you
that
go.
you pay for. Exactly. There's no free tickets.
I love Alltel, and I was actually telling Brooke that during the story that I have no complaints about the arena itself. They do a really good job, and I've seen plenty. I even graduated in Alltel. So.
Yeah.
LRSC doesn't really do that anymore, but that was a big moment when you go to see shows and then you get to be on the floor for graduation is a big deal.
Yes, absolutely.
He said the rep, but I just have to ask, name an act that you've seen multiple times at the arena. Is there an act that you've seen more than once?
I don't think I've seen anyone multiple times there. Okay. I've seen another band multiple times at various places.
Probably Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, musical act or just...
Musical act, nothing that's coming to me at the top of my mind.
Yeah, it's only been once for me.
Who would you say? There's one act that I've seen multiple times. Every time they come to town, I see them. Who would that be?
You?
No.
Okay, sorry.
You
I like the joke.
You know who my favorite band is.
AC/DC.
No. The Eagles.
The
Grayson,
Eagles.
thank you
Grayson
so
got
much.
it. Okay, sorry, we didn't.
AC/DC.
We know
You talk
that.
about
I
AC/DC
kid
a lot.
around about AC/DC. It's just one of those things I can kid around a lot with. I've never seen AC/DC. I wouldn't
Wow.
mind seeing AC/DC.
I'm
The
shocked by that.
Eagles. Can I say something that's probably going to upset you?
Go ahead.
I need to look the Eagles up.
You don't know who the Eagles? It's fine. It's fine. They're a little before your time. I think
That's Hotel California, right?
Yeah, they're a little. I think you would probably consider them more easy listening, old people music, right?
Heard.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, I did. I fit that category.
I would say that.